Hi guys, and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be predicting the scores of week 34 of the 2019-2020 Championship League season. Now, I'm not going to go into as much depth as we do on the Premier League predictions. However, I may go into a little bit of detail on one or two of the fixtures. So without further ado, let's crack on and make some predictions. So first up on Friday evening at 7:45, we've got Derby at home against Fulham. Derby, okay, Wayne Rooney has come into the team, into the squad, and they did turn things around since the beginning of January. However, in the last two game weeks, they haven't won. Fulham last weekend suffered a heavy defeat at home, 3-0 against Barnsley. So in this one, I'm going to go for a stalemate, and I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. On Saturday at 12:30, we got the first of the Saturday fixtures, and that's against high-flying Brentford against Blackburn, and Blackburn find themselves just outside the playoffs in 8th position at the moment after gaining back-to-back wins, I should say, a 2-0 away win against Charlton and then a home win against Hull. But Hull at the moment are all over the place. In this one, I'm going to go for the home side. It's going to be a narrow victory, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 scoreline to the Bees. Next up, we got the first of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and that's Barnsley at home against Middlesbrough. Barnsley, as I've just mentioned, beating Fulham last time out 3-0. Very impressive result there. Middlesbrough, since kind of turning a little bit of a corner, they've been stuttering of late. Find themselves in 18th position, and in this fixture, I think it's going to be all square again, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline. Next up, we've got Birmingham City, who themselves have been turning a little bit of a corner. I think 7 games now without defeat. They come up against Sheffield Wednesday, who are in all sorts of turmoil. Gary Monk, similar sort of situation that he's been in other clubs. He comes in, he gets the goals, he gets the striker scoring goals, results look really good, and then it kind of drops off, and we're seeing that at the moment with Sheffield Wednesday, who find themselves in 12th position. Haven't won in their last 6 matches as well. So I'm going to go for a home win in this one, and I'm going to go for 2-0 to Birmingham. Next up, we got Bristol City against table-topping West Brom. Bristol City just outside the playoffs, suffering defeat in their last fixture away against Leeds, and West Brom last time out coming away with a 2-2 home draw against Nottingham Forest. I think with Bristol City at home this season, they haven't been the best. Away they've been, their fortunes have been pretty good. West Brom, I think they're going to prove a little bit too strong for them, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 away victory in this one. Next up, we've got Charlton at home against Luton. Luton, I think they kept their clean sheets in their last 2 fixtures. They're off the bottom of the table now. A home win against Sheffield Wednesday, and an away win against Middlesbrough, moved up to 23rd. Charlton in 19th position at the moment. It's going to be a very tight one, this one, but I'm going to go for a Charlton victory of 2-1. Next up, we got Leeds United at home against Reading. Leeds getting back to winning ways last weekend. Reading, now I've seen Reading quite a bit recently, and their midfield duo of John Swift and Ejaria, I think that's how you pronounce it, excellent in the middle of the park there. So I think they're going to cause Leeds problems there. However, I think it's going to end all square, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this fixture. Next up, we've got Nottingham Forest at home against Queen's Park Rangers. Forest, of course, drawing 2-2 against West Brom, and QPR coming back against 2-0 down at home against Stoke to win 4-2. So a difficult one to predict. However, I think Nottingham Forest being at home are going to come out victorious, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to the home side in this one. Next up, we've got Preston against Hull. Hull, as I've already said, in all sorts of bother at the moment. Preston inside the playoff zone at the moment, and I think this is going to be a straightforward home victory to Preston, and I'm going for 3-0. Next up, we've got Stoke at home against Cardiff City. Stoke find themselves currently just outside the relegation zone in 21st position. They've suffered back-to-back defeats against Preston and QPR. Cardiff, I think they've only lost twice now in the last 16 fixtures. It's going to be a tough ask for Cardiff to go away. They've suffered a lot of draws this season. I think it's 14 14 in all, which is the highest in the Championship. And I think this one's going to end up in a draw as well, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline. Next up, we got Swansea at home against Huddersfield. Swansea on Friday evening playing away against Hull, and they came away with a 4-4 draw. Quality in that match wasn't great. It was just goals galore. Apart from that, there wasn't a lot to say about that fixture. Huddersfield at the moment find themselves just outside the relegation zone. I think they're a better team than their position shows in the table at 20th. I'm going to go for another draw in this one, and I'm going to go for Swansea 1, Huddersfield 1. And the last fixture of the weekend is Wigan at home against Millwall. I was mightily impressed with the way Wigan played last weekend against Cardiff City, come away with a 2-2 draw, even though Cardiff, you could say, should have won the match in the last seconds of that fixture. Millwall find themselves in 10th position at the moment. Last weekend, a very, very good away victory against Preston as well. So tough one to call this one, but I'm going to favour the home side just in this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory to Wigan. So that concludes my predictions for week 34 of the 2019-2020 English League Championship. Like I do in the Premier League show, I'm going to leave a template of these fixtures in the description. If you'd like to play along at home, all you need to do is copy and paste them into your comment, and you may get a shout out in the next video. That's if I do another Championship League predictions video. Myself and Nathan will be filming the Premier League show as normal on Wednesday evening. Look out for that. But enjoy the Championship this weekend, and I'll see you very soon.